Hey everybody, TYT Sports locked out here in Culver City, California. Rick Strom with you. Yes, I am back from my trip on the East Coast. In case you had no idea I was there, you can follow me on Instagram and see all the photos I took in which I went in the Green Monster, went on the field at Fenway, took in a Yankees game in New York City. It was great. But speaking of New York City, they let Jeremy Lin go as he signed an offer sheet to the Houston Rockets in which he will be paid roughly $25 million over 3 years, the poison pill that many have branded the third year of many horrific contracts. Many will argue this is one. Lin will be getting paid $14.9 million in his third year. Now, on Sunday, the Knicks signed Raymond Felton. Prior to that, they signed 39-year-old Jason Kidd to be a leader and mentor to some of the younger players on this team. Meanwhile, Jason Kidd crashed his Cadillac Escalade over the weekend. Also, he had a DWI when he crashed his Cadillac Escalade with his girlfriend in the passenger seat. Now, this is getting back on point here. USA Today was quoted as saying, Jeremy Lin, "Honestly, I preferred New York, but my main goal in free agency was to go to a team that had plans for me and wanted me. I wanted to have fun playing basketball. Now I'm definitely relieved." SportsIllustrated.com had that quote and continues the story. Tuesday night, an hour before the Knicks had to make a decision on keeping Lin, his cell phone rang. Knicks general manager Glenn Grunwald, and the conversation lasted no more than 30 seconds. Grunwald's message, Lin told SI.com, was simple and direct. "We wanted to keep you, but it couldn't work out. Tell your family I say hello and good luck the rest of the way." Mike Woodson, who took over from Mike D'Antoni during the season, told Lin in LA at Mastro Steakhouse, which is bomb, by the way, told him, "We want you. I'm going to make you the starting point guard of the New York Knicks. It's going to work out. It's going to be great." Obviously, this is a business, no hard feelings. But then again, going by that quote, if you believe that it's a business, they should have kept Jeremy Lin because of the revenue that he would have produced, the attention that he brought to the New York Knicks, whether it's Taiwan, the United States, globally is pretty much how you have to think about it. He put the Knicks back on the map. Carmelo Anthony did not. And they could not gel, these two players. They could not get in a groove. When Melo was out, Jeremy Lin took over the New York Knicks. When Carmelo came back, they could not get in a groove, and the two could not play together. At least it appeared to be. So now, SportsIllustrated.com continues, giving Lin that much would have taken New York's payroll based on the current roster to about $92.5 million, nearly $20 million over the projected luxury tax for that season. The league's new harsh tax rates will be in effect then, and exceeding the threshold by $20 million would come with a tax hit of a whopping $45 million. Lin's salary would create the bulk of that penalty. Now, could you say that meniscus tear that occurred after 25 games with the Knicks on Jeremy Lin, was it a blessing in disguise? Maybe. One could argue that because, as I stated earlier, and it is obvious, the two could not play together. Carmelo was taking wild shots. He wanted to take over the team, and Jeremy Lin let him with those wild-ass shots. Also, Carmelo called Jeremy Lin's contract ridiculous, and J.R. Smith followed up with that. "I'm sure the city would love to have him back, but the team decided to go in a different direction. It's nothing personal, I don't think, just business. We just hope everybody can benefit from here. I don't really know how Mr. Dolan feels at this point with what the luxury tax is now and what it used to be, but I just hope it works out for the best for both of them." Asked if Lin's contract could cause a challenging dynamic with his teammates, Smith agreed. And he was quoted as saying, "Without a doubt, I think some guys take it personal because they've been doing it longer and haven't received any reward for it. I think it's a tough subject to touch on for a lot of guys." All right, firstly, J.R. Smith, shut the fuck up, okay? I'm just going to come out and say it. The fact that you have to say, "Oh, well, he's being rewarded over other guys and he's a newer player." Dude, that's how life works. That's how it works when you're the star player, when you're grabbing the headlines. So clearly, J.R. Smith is butthurt by not grabbing the headlines over his amazing dunks and the fact that Linsanity took over New York City. Now, Carmelo Anthony, following up with that, calling his contract ridiculous. Guys, shut your mouths. You don't have to participate in these talks of, "Oh, well, he's getting paid more, and why is he getting headlines, and why is he getting more attention?" Because he just is. Deal with it. You don't have to vent to the New York media and the media overall when these sorts of things come out. So now, Jeremy Lin, in closing, said, "I love the New York fans to death. That's the biggest reason why I wanted to return to New York. The way they embraced me, the way they supported us this past season was better than anything I've ever seen or experienced. I'll go to my grave saying that. What New York did for me was unbelievable. I wanted to play in front of those fans for the rest of my career." So without a doubt, it's a good signing. Who knows if it is for the right price, but a good signing for the Houston Rockets, getting Jeremy Lin and filling their starting point guard role. Now, would you guys say that it is a good contract? Would you say that the Knicks lost out on Jeremy Lin? Should they have brought him back because of the global revenue that he brings in and the global attention that he brings in? So I want to hear your thoughts. You can let me know those. You can tweet those at me at Rick Strawman. You can also follow me on there. Our Facebook page is in the description below. Don't be afraid to tweet and share and like this video. And also, please do us a favor, guys. Support what we're doing here. Subscribe to TYT Sports.